What's going on? So you have the Five of Pentacles, King of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Three of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and last but not least, you have the Page of Swords. So for you Leos, it's quite ironic that you Leos actually represent the fifth zodiac sign, and you have the Five of Pentacles. But this is very much so walking away from the past and walking to the King of Cups, which is a person that very much so wants to get to know you, is interested in getting to know you, and really wants to be there with you. At the very least, wants to give you a try. The Ace of Pentacles represents this being a situation for them where it's very much so they really do want to get to know you. They're on the up and up and in life, and they're at a place where they could potentially be done with playing games. Either way it goes, they want to get to know you, okay? And the Five of Pentacles, you walking away from a particular situation from the past, healing up, by spending time by yourselves. Because I've said this before, if you have any kind of turmoil or any kind of angst, anger towards the group of people that you would want to date, take some time away. You know what I mean? You shouldn't even be dating at this point, if you really want to be responsible. There's way too many people in the dating pool who really do try to date, and they have this twisted mind state about how they perceive about their perception of others, and it really corrupts how they end up dating. So with this person, they caught you as it is that a lot of you Leos are remaining by yourselves, staying, having your options open, but just staying still, right? Because staying still is really the best thing that a lot of you Leos can really do at this point in time. And you got a reward from staying still. You have someone that is interested in getting to know you, right? King of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. And then you have the Lovers and the Six of Pentacles. The Lovers and the Six of Pentacles is all about how, since this is the case, a lot of you Leos as well have this situation going on where maybe you Leos have begun to talk to them already, started to hang out with them already. If you haven't, this person wants something long-term with you. That's the whole point of why it is that they're talking to you in the first place. So regardless of whether you've started to talk to them in that way, hang out with them, or you haven't, these people still want to get to know you long-term. So it's not just a person that's pretty much a fly-by-night. Six of Pentacles, like I said, they're very much so into you. Very much so. So then you have the Hierophant, and then the Hierophant, all these notifications. Then you have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is Sagittarius or Taurus. So it could be a Sagittarius, it could be a Taurus. It's very much so about how a lot of you you Leos, you knew that staying still was a very good thing. And what I mean when I say staying still, don't date, don't just put so many different things in your life to a standstill. Because a lot of the things that messes a lot of people up, some of the things that messes us up is the fact that we're moving too fast in life. We got all these moving parts, and we don't really sometimes take a second to sit back and chill and look at what it is that we've got going on for us to really understand. A lot of us end up running around, right, in a very manic state, very energetic, and not really knowing what exactly is going on. A lot of us, but to really sit back, take things easy, kind of change the momentum, change how fast or slow things are going, is really a good thing for all of us to do. And this is part of the reason why it is that I say that you got to chill out. Not you, but I mean in general, people have to chill out when it comes to dating sometimes, because a lot of times what makes a lot of people crazy is the fact that a lot of people date, and it's like you accumulating all this damage without actually taking the time to really chill. And then you have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant now represents this being a situation for you where listen to your own instincts, Leo. If you think that this person is an individual that isn't very good to have around, and you've been dating them for a little bit, right? You've given them a try, then don't be in a relationship with them. But if things are going well and you really like this person, then don't get in your own way. Continue to talk to them. See what's going on. Really continue to date them. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Swords now represent, so as a result of this, the Wheel of Fortune is about the strong decisions that you have to make. Maybe some of you Leos may see something in these people, right? That you may see about them that is a little bit off, that a lot of you Leos don't like. Now, see, this right here is a warning. These two cards right here is a warning. These three cards, the Hierophant and all of that, is a warning, because it's to help warn you from the idea of breaking up a perfectly good relationship based off of you being a little bit paranoid. Now, that's another catch-22 to it too. Learn how to be aware of what's going on, but without having to be paranoid. And there's a way to do that, okay? And the way to do that is to relax and pay attention to what's going on. Don't just dip out off of the first sign that you see automatically, right? A lot of the times, because I may have said that a few months ago, but that what was needed a few months ago. But now people are trying to become more subtle with playing games. So if you judging people harshly based off of even one thing that they do, sometimes you can kind of mess it up, because no one is perfect. But then at the same time, you want to be able to vacate the seat, right? Kind of get out of there when it comes to dealing with these people. And how is it that you do that? Don't just judge them harshly off of one thing. Really sit back. Don't tell them that you're looking at them. Just pay attention, hang out with them, see what's going on. Then when you start to see 2, 3, 4, 5 different things, then you start to realize, oh, okay, that's when you realize that you can't hang out with them. Once you start seeing 2 or more, it's like, oh, okay, 2, I would say 3 or more, 2, 3 or more, somewhere within that area. One thing, too little. Once you start saying 2, 3 or more things, then you're like, okay, yeah, this person, I can't trust them. And then you have the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords. These 2 cards here represents how, since this is the case, a lot of you Leos, right? If those are people who are direct and they're good, they're A1, then continue to get to know them. But if they're not, and you start to observe certain things about them, 2, 3, like I said, 2, 3, 4, 5, then yeah, it's time to bounce. But either way, you Leos are pretty much going to be good with whatever happens. Because if you break up with them, you so prematurely, you may end up being wrong, and you may end up breaking their heart. But then again, these people may now start to sound off on you after you tell them no, you don't want to, or you ghost. Then they start going at you and how it is that they never liked you. So my advice to a lot of you Leos would be to continue to hang out with them and see what's going on, to see if these people are good for you to continue to date. So let's clarify the Page of Swords. Let's clarify the Page of Swords. So to clarify the Page of Swords, we have the Hierophant, the Page of Pentacles, notification, the Fool, and then you have the Ten of Wands. So this is a situation for this person, where this person, but for you as well, where this person, they may want some form of, like you may not necessarily really stay long term with them, because the 2 of you may have some form of falling out, because you start to see some holes in their armor, some things about them that don't really add up, that a lot of you Leos peep, you see. And this person now, they get mad at the fact that you saw them. So they're trying to play holier than thou, and that you're the one that's tripping, gaslighting you, right? But a lot of you Leos are not, asleep. A lot of you Leos are very much so awake.